Hey everyone, my name is Zach, and this is the pokemonrng.com video guide for Wishing Star Jirachi RNG. Wishing Star was a distribution back in 2003, but it turns out the distribution ROM is on the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, next to the Wishmaker distribution ROM. So if you have the bonus disc for Pokemon Coliseum, you can actually extract the Wishing Star distribution ROM from that disc if you use our No Dolphin Patch guide. You'll be able to load it onto an emulator and RNG the Jirachi. Also, if you have a physical multi-boot device, you could even load this onto a physical console. I've done that myself. It's really cool to see that you can still get this event Pokemon from 2003. Just like Wishmaker, Wishing Star is RNGable. The difference is it's significantly easier. So Wishmaker, you've got to save at a very specific time with specific save values, and a value in the save is going to seed the RNG to get your Jirachi. With Wishing Star, it is totally time-based. As long as you start your console at the right time, you're going to get exactly the Jirachi that you want. Unfortunately, it has a functioning shiny lock, so you're not going to be able to get a shiny Wishing Star. But the IVs are significantly better, and you have a different assortment of IVs that you can get. So we've got a list of target spreads in this guide. For example, Wishing Star spreads where you have the highest number of 31 IVs. Even if a few of the IVs aren't so ideal, these are going to be some of the spreads that have the most 31s. Wishing Star spreads where all of the IVs are 27 plus, so these are going to be some of the highest total IVs. And Wishing Star with the most zeros, just for laughs and giggles. This spread right here is probably going to be the best one that you could go for, because not only does it have some of the highest 31s, all of its IVs are also 27 plus. It's in both lists. So I'm going to go for this one here. I just have to make sure that I start my console on February 2nd, 2000 at 6:36 p.m. For your save, make sure that you have your Pokédex. And aside from that, that's all you need. So like, for example, I only have my Torchic. That's it. It doesn't seem like MGBA's RTC feature works with the distribution ROM for Wishing Star. So that means we're going to have to use VBA and run as state. Normally, I do these tutorials on a Mac. Today, I'm going to be doing it on Windows. So I'm going to close VBA, and I'm going to open up run as state. And I'm going to take my time here, February 2nd, 2000, 6:36 p.m. And that's what I'm going to set my time to. So I'm going to go all the way back to 2000, February 2nd, and 6:36 p.m. All right, looks like it matches up. Perfect. Now I'm going to click run, and that's going to start up VBA. And I'm going to load my No Dolphin patched Wishing Star distribution ROM. And if you see this screen, this means that it does not have the save file. So what you need to do is click File, Import, Battery File, and load your Ruby or Sapphire save. And then reset the emulator. And now you'll get the Jirachi. And there it is. Now remember, this is a distribution from 2003, so it's really cool that we can get it now, and it's even cooler that we can RNG this. If for whatever reason, loading your battery file and resetting doesn't work, just keep trying it. Eventually it will. And what's going to happen now, this is going to make a new save file with the same name as the distribution ROM. So in my case, the distribution ROM is called sample0519, so I now have sample0519.save. So I'm going to open up my Ruby game. I'm going to import my battery file, the sample0519.patched. I'm going to reset my console. And I'm going to load my game. I'm going to double check that I've got the Jirachi. And I do. So now I'm going to save my game to make sure my Ruby save file has this. But also, I'm going to go into Pokehex, and I'm going to load the save file, and I'm going to check that I got the IVs that I want. And there we are. 31, 27, 31, 31, 27, 31. It is really that simple. Like I said, one of the easiest RNGs you will ever do for a Gen 3 distribution from decades ago. Short and sweet today. If you like what we do with our video guides, our written guides, our tools, please consider supporting us on Discord, follow us on pokemonrng.com, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.